Are you looking for that option strategy that you can watch and repeat for consistent profits? Well, look no further. In this video, I'll reveal a two-step strategy that will bring consistent profit every week. So be sure to watch to the end so that you get the full strategy. But first, before we get into the video, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content or giveaways. I would absolutely love to have you as part of the family. Also, please be sure to smash the like button. It really helps to grow the family and it really helps to support the channel as well. And if you're interested in getting 2 free stocks valued up to $1,650, please be sure to check out the Webull referral link down below in the description. And when you do this, not only do you get 2 free stocks, but it also helps to support the channel so I can put out better content for y'all. And one last thing before we get into the video, I'm just gonna take my Instagram and leave it right here. Something tells me you may want that later in this video. And without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so for those of you who are seasoned investors, you probably realized that I was talking about the wheel earlier in this video. But for those of you who are new here and don't know what the wheel is a revolving strategy starting with selling weekly puts every week while collecting premium selling those puts every week. And with the wheel, you continue to sell those puts until you get exercised and have to buy 100 shares. And then after this point, after you get exercised and have to buy 100 shares, you now own 100 shares. So then the next week you start selling covered calls. And just like selling the puts, selling the covered calls can be a great source of weekly premium you're collecting. And in the instance that you get exercised on your call, you just turn back around and sell a put again the next week. So you can use this strategy every single week of the year, collecting premium every single week. And this can add up to be a great form of semi-passive income. Now, like I said, selling premium is an amazing source of passive income. And depending on what type of stocks you can do this on, you can actually get some pretty decent returns. When it comes to selling premium, typically stocks that don't move as much, they have lower premiums. But no matter what kind of stocks you choose to sell premium on, they all have their benefits. There are 2 specific kinds of stocks that I personally like to sell premium on, and those are dividend paying stocks. And yes, those are going to be the ones with the lower implied volatility, so they don't move as much. But in my opinion, it's worth it because if you end up getting exercise on those and you're holding the shares through an ex-dividend date, you're getting paid through that dividend while you're continuously collecting premium. So I kind of like selling premium on dividend stocks. The next kind of stock that I like to sell premium on, again, are going to be those stocks that sell for higher premium. Stocks like Virgin Galactic. Stocks like Virgin Galactic are great for selling premium because they're relatively cheap now, but the stock price has massive potential to grow to the upside. So that way, if you get caught holding shares, there's the potential that the stock can run up massively to the upside. But that being said, I think it's also important to say these stocks can also dip massively as well. So if you can't handle that for the short term, this strategy may not be for you. I'd also like to take the time just to throw in the fact that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not considered financial advice. I purely just make these videos just for entertainment purposes and maybe to stimulate thought. But yeah, be sure to do your own research before you get into any of these positions. But now that I told you the kind of stocks that I favor for selling premium on, now I kind of want to slow down a little bit more and explain what happens in a wheel. All right, so the first step of running the wheel is going to be selling a put. So when you sell a put, you're going to want to sell the put as close to the money as you can, but at a price that you don't think the stock is going to be below at expiration. And I can't stress this enough, but it's important whenever you sell a put that you sell a put on a company that you don't mind owning 100 shares of. Because if you get exercise on this put, you will have to buy 100 shares at the strike price. So I just told you what happens if you get exercise on the put. Now, if you don't get exercise on the put you sold, you get to keep all your money, you get to keep all the premium, and you get to do it again next week if you want to. And you can kind of just wash and repeat the process until you end up getting exercise. And if I'm not clear enough in this video about selling puts, I made another more in-depth video on selling puts, and I'll be sure to link it above right here. But now that I kind of told you about selling puts, let's pretend that we got exercise and move on to the next step. Okay, so we got exercise on our sold put, and we now own 100 shares of a certain stock. Now what you can do with those 100 shares, instead of just immediately selling them back to the market and getting whatever money you can with them, this is why it's important to do it on a company that you don't mind owning, because there's no telling how long you can own these shares. But now that you have 100 shares, you can now sell a covered call. What a covered call is basically you're selling somebody the right to buy 100 shares at a certain strike price. So when you're selling a covered call, I personally recommend not doing it at a lower strike price than you ended up buying the shares for, but whatever you choose, that's on you. But you would sell a call at a certain strike price, hoping that the stock at the end of the week stays below that price and you get to keep the premium. And this basically works the same way the puts works, Every week that it stays below that strike price, you're just collecting premium, adding money to your account. It truly is a beautiful thing. Eventually, after collecting so much premium, you'll have the money to buy more and you can kind of scale it up. And while I have your attention, I just wanted to announce that we will be doing a giveaway on this channel. Giveaway for a $100 Amazon gift card. And if you would like to be considered for this giveaway, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content or giveaways. And then also make sure that you're following me on Instagram and just drop your Instagram username down below in the comments. And the winner will be announced in next Saturday's video. But anyways, the wheel is a continuous cycle, hence why it is called the wheel. And in this video, you learn the two main steps involved with the wheel, which starts with selling a put until you get exercise, and then selling a call until you get exercise, and basically rinsing and repeating this process. So if you enjoyed the video or learned anything, please be sure to smash the like button. It really helps to support the channel and grow the family. Also, if for some reason you watched this far and you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content or giveaways. I post 2 new videos every week, and I would absolutely love to have you as part of the family. And last but certainly not least, thank you so much for watching, and peace.